I'm Matt Guff from House.com, and this is Jesse Paul.
Hello.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm great.
Thanks for being here, man.
Yes, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Jesse is in town briefly for a buddy's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And he's in the studio, so want to stop by and say what's up. He kind of walked us through a bunch of different snowboards that he rides, and now we're just kind of checking in to see what's going on with this guy. You probably have seen a lot of what he's done on the internet. Hopefully you've seen him ride in person, because that's just like it's so unreal. You had a crazy season last year. Yeah. You won the Snowboarder Rookie of the Year, Transroader Rookie of the Year. Yeah. You were part of Bodie Merrill's Reckless Abandon project, which was Snowboarder, or just that was Snowboarder. Yeah. And then you also won a bronze medal at the X Games Real Snow.
Yeah.
That is a heavy season.
Yeah.
So
pretty crazy.
We could probably talk about each one of those for God knows how long.
Yeah.
What is it like to conclude a season, be where you're at now, and look back and go, man, that was a good season. What feelings do you have now moving into this next season?
It's honestly one thing is confidence. I feel like I can go into this next season kind of ready for whatever is going to come my way, because last year was so crazy.
Yep.
So that's a good thing. A little nervous because you're always trying to get better and always improve and get more, and I hit so many things last year that it's going to be another challenge going forward.
Yeah.
But mostly just it feels good. Every time I take a step back, I'm I can't believe that this is my dream coming true in front of my face. It's pretty surreal, honestly. It's been amazing. So very blessed and very thankful to be where I'm at, and just can't wait to keep going forward, see what's coming, bring it on,
That's incredible. And you kind of saying before that, you weren't really sure if you'd you had a feeling that you'd kind of get to this spot, but you've really done a lot of cool stuff. That Bodie, how'd you get involved in that Bodie project?
That was through Solomon.
Sure.
I had never really ridden with Bodie before.
Yeah.
But I got a lot of attention from my Impaler port.
Yep.
Years ago.
Impaler 2?
That one's not. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We'll be out
guys
soon.
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking working for the city.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's the movie after working for the city too. The Impaler.
Yeah. Which was a great part.
Thank you. It was cool to work on that with all those guys.
Yeah.
It was an awesome movie. Got a lot of hype, and my part went online and got a lot of attention. And, that is actually, as a result of that, I first started really getting involved with Solomon.
Sure.
And I think it caught Bodie's attention, and he was in the process. They were in the process of doing a movie that was kind of centered around Solomon.
Yep.
And so Bodie was the leading force. And he picked John Ray to be a filmer, and then a couple other people to make kind of a small movie. And so he wanted me to try it out. Actually, at first it was let's get Jesse on a trip. Bodie wanted to see if he could work with me, because obviously he knows what he's doing. He wants to be with a crew that is gonna work well with him. Yeah. And so he invited me on a trip first, and I was like, let's do this. I'm going on a trip with Bodie. This is crazy.
Yeah.
It was really crazy to be invited by him. The fact that he was even watching my videos, I thought was really cool.
Sure.
And then we went on a trip, and I got 4 or 5 clips in 3 days, just a quick weekend trip. And he was like, "All right, let's do this."
Best friends forever.
Yeah, we clicked really well.
Good.
We both kind of have a similar view on street snowboarding, and we just like to try weird stuff and to kind of push the boundaries a little bit. So I think we see eye to eye a lot there. And
cool.
So that turned into a whole season of filming with that, and
awesome.
Basically through Solomon and through Bodie. So that was a cool opportunity. I made the most of it.
Yeah.
That was a crazy year too, because I actually I graduated from college that year.
Anthropology
and product design.
That's right. Yes. Which is 2 really cool majors.
Yeah, really fun stuff.
Yeah.
It was actually I couldn't have worked out better, because that weekend that I was trying out a trip. I went to Salt Lake, and it was like a week and a half before I was done with classes.
Okay.
And so did that, went back, did finals, and then I was on the next trip with him, and then I spent the rest of the season with him. I was just like free after that.
That's
so
awesome.
It worked out perfectly. Graduated college, filmed that, put everything I had into doing that.
Yep.
And then, that led to me getting Rookie of the Year, which was crazy. And then all of a sudden, I had a lot more attention than I had ever had. And
totally
it's kind
nuts.
of been like a rolling snowball.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure because I got Rookie of the Year, that's why I got invited to do Real Snow.
Sure.
And so it's just like, it's crazy how one thing stacks on top of each other. And like I was telling you earlier, just like as soon as that happened, it's it's exponential. You know what I mean? Because now all of a sudden all these people know what I'm doing, and then they know people who are like, it's like it's just a bunch of connections that you make, and and now it's just working well.
Gosh, but you've been doing it for so long, like, so maybe someone who doesn't know you as well as a lot of other people is like, they see you like you do, like just recently really blow up big time. Like, where did this Jesse Paul guy come from? But you've been grinding for so long, like the whole thing on Yobi forever, make Jesse Paul pro or turn Jesse Paul pro. That was like consistent for a couple of seasons, you know. And I remember when one of the first times I met you was at Buck Hill. Do you remember that? I don't know what contest it was, but that picture of you, what was that? Some contest.
It might have been like the zombie.
Was it zombie?
Maybe.
It was a youth shelter. It was at Powder Ridge.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Was it,
then it was probably for peanut butter rail jam, like peanut butter rail jam.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. And I have whenever you call me, like that picture.
Yeah, like with my hair, my rat tail, like.
That's what pops up every time you call me from that contest. And that was like.
That's funny.
I don't know, like 6 years ago, 7. It feels like forever ago.
Yeah.
But you've been going back to it, is like you've been constantly working. You know, like riding, enjoying yourself, creating this network of people, and it's really worked well for you. You know, like just to look back on like what you've done these last couple of seasons, like those are some huge accomplishments. Like grinding out a 6-week kind of like Real Snow timeline, and then like being one of the best Real Snow parts out there. Is like crazy.
Yeah, it's surreal. Like even ever since I started snowboarding, it kind of like made sense to my brain, and then at one point I realized that I was actually starting to get kind of good, and so I was just like, I'm gonna go with this. Like I'm gonna keep, and I just kept doing it, and then started doing contests, and then I started winning a couple contests, and then from then on it was like, all right, I'm gonna do everything in my power to try to like make this a reality. You know what I mean? And a lot of times it seemed impossible. Like no matter how hard I would try, like wouldn't get more recognition, or wouldn't like I'd lose contests, and there's always ups and downs of the whole process. But then it's crazy. Like it takes a lot, but then I don't know. It worked out somehow.
Persistence.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Now you worked with some really great guys. Your Real Snow part was shot by Colton Morgan. Mm-hmm. Do you have plans moving into this season to shoot more with Colton, or what do you got? What's in the mix?
Honestly, this season is kind of it's really open right now. I think the only thing that I have planned for sure, other than hot dogs, which is coming up soon.
Yeah, it is. Crazy. And you're gonna be close because it's at Bear. You're now living in LA too.
Yep. Yeah.
Just drive there.
Yeah, exactly. And not drive 30 hours.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Bulgaria, I'm pretty sure, at some point.
Bulgaria?
Yeah, because for Stinky Socks, they're making like a little...
Restelling those guys.
Thing. Yeah,
awesome.
So that'll be amazing.
Cool.
But other than that, it's kind of like everybody figures things out when it's a little closer to the season. So, it'll start creeping up, and then it's kind of like, okay, what are you guys doing? What's going on here? What's going on there? Like, so we'll see. Ideally, the idea is that I'm going to film for another movie, film another full video part. Cool. Hopefully better than anything else I've done before. That's what I always try to do. So
Yeah.
Might be, I don't know if real snow is gonna happen again. Who knows? Like that's also. I actually, when I got invited to real snow, I got invited I think a week before I was supposed to start filming. It was like,
oh my God.
It was like, you gotta go now. I was like, this is crazy. You know what I mean? So I mean, who knows what's gonna happen? It's all snowboarding kind of works like that.
Yeah, and I suppose it's got to be kind of challenging as well. You have a lot of sponsors. You got Solomon, of course, Sessions, Smith, Beaver Wax, the House. Stinky Socks.
Outdoor Tech.
Outdoor Tech. Yeah, Outdoor Tech. You're right, because they have like the charging ports, and they also do like the speakers and stuff. Common Apparel, Nate.
Tech.
Yeah, so many.
Yeah.
So
sometimes I actually have to like, because I have them all on my Instagram page.
Sure.
And sometimes I'm like, I have to like go and check, make sure I got all of them.
Got everybody.
Like writing something out or like tagging sponsors, stuff like that. Which
you did a really good job at your Rookie of the Year acceptance speech. I think
Thank you.
You nailed. You remembered everybody.
I think I might have missed one. I was so nervous. Like, but thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad it was at least okay. I never watched it again because I was too embarrassed.
Yeah.
So
you've been doing this stuff for a long time. There's a lot of kids that were in your shoes, 10 years ago. What advice would you have for kids now to kind of pursue their dreams to become a snowboarder? Because it's hard work, It takes a lot of people around you. It takes a network of people. What advice would you give someone who wants to do what you do? How does that happen?
Yeah. Well, just from personal anecdotal experience, I think the one thing is obviously spending a ridiculous amount of time riding. Just every day. Try to learn things as much as you can every day, and always try to push yourself to do new things. Or I always board slide this rail, let's front board it, or maybe start doing it switch. And always try to push yourself to do that. And then I think that it's really important to have a crew of people that you're riding with, not only to push yourself and push each other, but also to just enjoy it, because if you're not enjoying it that, people see that, and that's nobody's going to want to you're not really going to get very far if you're not enjoying it. So that's a big thing. Having a crew, having somebody who can get behind a camera, if not having a camera that you can move around with your buddies and take photos, take videos, and basically you want to kind of create some sort of momentum. For me, this is just my experience. Create momentum locally, start making videos with you and your friends, and start doing that a lot, and then maybe you'll start street riding and doing things like that, and then also on top of that, going to every single event you can, doing every single contest you can, filming as much as you can, going to industry events if you get the chance, traveling to see, if you start making any sort of relationship with companies like Flow, anything like that, you're starting getting product, get a good relationship going with the people that are hooking you up. Try to start communicating with the company. Everything, every single little opportunity, if you can get in this edit, get in that edit. Go to Hood. Spend a summer at Hood, at least one summer. Meet people out there. Try to work at camp. Literally take every little outlet where you can meet more people. And potentially get exposure, even if you drive across the country to go to some contest that you probably won't win. It's go there, do it. It's gonna be fun. Why not? And you might win, and if you do, that's more people that are who's this person? And all of a sudden, you start to build a network organically, and then you just keep filming and keep. I mean, it kind of depends the route you want to take, but for me, I want to do videos, and so just keep filming, get as much exposure as possible. Keep learning tricks. Always watch a lot of videos and try to do things that aren't being seen in every video. Things like that, and then hopefully, eventually, you'll start to gain attention for people, or to people that are at the pro level. Bodie caught, I caught Bodie's attention in a video that was just a bunch of homies making a street video. That's all it was, and then, and that's how the brands are gonna notice you. Is you got a couple of people on the team that are oh yeah, this person is
check this guy out,
and then the brands take notice, and then honestly, like if you get a contract with one company and you still do what you keep doing what you're doing, it's kind of like a snowball. Like but you gotta really really want it. You gotta enjoy it a lot, because a lot of times I've given up a lot of other things just for snowboarding, which has been amazing. But you got to be ready to do that. And so that was kind of my journey.
Yep.
It's like just do it all and
all in
and enjoy it.
Yep.
So.
Well, you've always done a good job. I've said that before. Like with the relationship that you've built with the house over these, how many years now? Is this 2, 3? Officially.
Officially
2?
I think 2.
Is it 2?
Maybe a year and a half.
Maybe a year and a half. But you've always been really good.
Yeah.
You're like staying in communication with us, sending shots in, like updating us, like this is what I'm doing, and just repping hard. And we it's so nice to have you on. It's like so cool to see.
Glad to hear that.
Yeah, local homie, like just pursuing his dreams, crushing it, and then we're able to kind of like help you do that. It's like that's the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, dude.
Cool. All right.
Gosh, guys, the one and only Jesse Paul. Thanks
you.
for being here, bud.
Thanks for listening. Ranting a little bit there, but
no, that's gold.
Yeah.
Cool. If you guys have comments or questions for Jesse, leave them below, and of course I'll do my best to relay them to him so he can answer them maybe if he's not too busy.
I'll get around to it.
Yeah, cool. Thanks so much, guys. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We're just about to break 25,000 followers. Hopefully within a year we can look back and go, man, we're already at 100,000 followers. How'd that happen?
And if you wanna follow me on Instagram, Jedi Pauls. I'm always posting things I'm doing with snowboarding, skateboarding, and whatever else I'm doing. So
awesome.
If you're interested in what I was just talking about,
Jedi Pauls.
That's me.
So. How many followers do you have?
I have like 9,920 something.
Ooh!
So almost
Let's get him to 10,000. Let's get him to 10,000.
Hit that would be pretty sweet. Get there, but
there we go. Awesome. Thanks so much for watching again, guys. Jesse again. Thank you.
Of course.
Peace.
See ya.